What's good? It's Chigozy, Saturday, April 6th, 2019. Since it's 4/6, of course, expect some sacrifice and some chaotic event, either in the White House or internationally, as some false flag terror, just because chaos equals 46 and it's 2019. Remember, I said on look out for 222, order at chaos 222 in 2019. February 22nd, we had some events. So now chaos equals 46 and 19. It's 2019. So on 4/6, the federal government is going to put out some propaganda. No doubt they will. The 96th day of the year, Freemason 96. Their motto is order out of chaos. Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens. It will also be a Saturnian ritual because it's on a Saturday. And again, at the least, it'll be some giant Trump ritual because he's a Saturnian actor. So this video is going to be about. You'll really like this one. It's very coded. You can already see. For 17 months, a man allegedly poisoned his co-workers' food and water. By the end of this video, you'll see how this is another contrived event from Berkeley, California, the federal government. Look, see this Asian man? Asian equals 4417, like kill. We're going to read the entire article because there's not much here. Updated at 315. When you're at 15, you get 38, like death, killing, murder. In my previous video, I said something about, I recall an article being updated at 315. Pardon me, it wasn't that particular one. It's this one. This is the one updated at 315. When you're at 15, you get 38, death, killing, murder. It wasn't that Grand Canyon one. A female engineer at Bay Area consulting firm says she suffered months of immediate and significant health problems after consuming food and drinks she had left at work, and she believes they were poisoned by a colleague, according to police. So this is propaganda from the police, as always. By reviewing surveillance video from inside her office at Berkeley Engineering and Research in Berkeley, California, Wrong Yuan, Wrong Yuan, says she saw her co-worker David Zhu specking her water, according to court documents. So the court documents, the court's also putting on this propaganda. And you'll see why his name is David, poisoning the food and water. If you have a gematria calculator, you probably figured it out. Or if you know the gematria of David, food and water, you probably already figured it out. And of course, Yuan has not responded to CNN requests for comment because this is a fake news propaganda event. Zoo 34. Again, we're talking about poisoning, attempted murder. Zoo 34 was arrested on March 28th and has been charged with 3 felonies. Premeditated attempted murder and 2 counts of poisoning with enhancement. And check out how dumb this sounds. The last 2 counts stem from suffering experienced by Yuan's relatives who drank from her water bottle after she brought it home from the office. Because you drink your relative's water bottle when they come home from the office. You're already at home. You couldn't drink your own beverages at home. You have to, what's in your water bottle? This doesn't make sense. Like, what opportunity will come up? And I get it. You could say, oh, she's Chinese. It could be a Chinese family cultural thing that they all just share every last thing. It's like, I don't know. But no, it makes no sense. It's just more fake news propaganda. All 3 alleged victims' blood samples contain elevated levels of cadmium, according to police. And we'll see why they chose the element cadmium in this propaganda event. Zhu, also an engineer equals 139 like Freemasonry, pleaded not guilty to charges during a court appearance on Thursday. Mr. Zhu is presumed innocent. That means despite the allegations, he is presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt by the government. His lawyer, Julia Jane, Revelation equals 1010, her 1010 initials, told CNN. Guys, the government is giving you this propaganda. She's just one of their agents. Yuan told Berkeley police last month that she had been noticing a strange taste or smell from her water and food left attendant in her office. Of course, that's coded. on multiple occasions between October 2017 and last month. She said she suffered immediate health problems and consuming after consuming the items and at times had to visit the emergency room. And this has been going on for 17 months, happening since 2017. Kill equals 17, Asian 17. Get it? Another line of propaganda that doesn't make sense. I mean, why it took her that long to figure that out, I'm not sure. In 2019, she reviewed the surveillance video, which showed Zhu adding a substance to her water bottle twice, once in February and once in March, according to the documents. Tests later concluded that cadmium, a toxic metal, was present in samples taken from her water bottle. Exposure to cadmium can cause cancer. Cancer equals 44, like Asian. And there's more 44s in this ritual, as we'll see in the notes. When ingested, the metal targets the body's cardiovascular, renal, gastrointestinal, neurological, reproductive, and respiratory systems, according to OSHA. Common industrial uses for the toxic metal are in batteries, solar cells, corrosion protection coatings, and the substance is also used in pigments. So, if you've ever wondered what official, authentic propaganda from OSHA looks like, this is it right here. Berkeley Engineering and Research did not respond to CNN requests for comment. Because again, this is fake news propaganda. All we do is get shit from the police. The Alameda County District Attorney's Office told CNN that Zhu's bail is set at $2 million. When Route 2 get 58 like Freemasonry. His next court date is on May 9th for a pretrial hearing. Kill equals 59. And you'll see how many days they waited from his arrest to May 9th. Again, he's arrested March 28th. And you saw how they said May 9th is his next hearing. We'll see in the notes from when he was arrested to then. Spoiler alert, it's 43 days. Poison equals 43. March 28th is the day with 43 life lesson number. Wrong Yuan equals 43, the girl who was poisoned. I don't mean to spoil it for you, but that's all right there. There's plenty more notes. It is a by the numbers propaganda event from the federal government. For 17 months, a man allegedly poisoned his co-workers' food and water. Look where it's at Berkeley Engineer and Research. Bear equals 17. See this? We're just getting started. I didn't do the Francis Bacon of this. Maybe I'll do that later on and make a new video because there's more to this ritual. Also notice the 83-second video. Murder equals 83. Conspiracy equals 1, 2, 3. Again, Asian equals 4417. Kill equals 4417. It's an Asian and Asian on Asian propaganda. And then they published this piece on 4/4. Yes, I found about it on the 5th. They were updating on the 5th, but the update or the published link in that propaganda is on 4/4. So it came out on 4/4, kill 44, Asian 44. They with 20 numerology, 47 numerology. They with 271 days remaining, the 58th prime, Freemasonry 58. But as we saw, Wrong Yuan, this is the co-worker who was poisoned. Her name equals 43. Like poison. See? R is the 18th letter, 1 plus 8 is 9. O is the 15th, 1 plus 5 is 6. Please pick up Zach's book. It teaches you about all this. There's a long chapter, the longest chapter is on murder by numbers. Read that chapter and you'll see the same exact patterns with the same exact numbers. So you see how they're doing murder by numbers type rituals here in this news article. Poison 43, like Wrong Yuan. Poison 74. And don't worry, I'll link that book in the description and in the comments. Poison 74, killing 74. See it? Why did you think they use arsenic 33? They poison 74. Another pairing, 33 and 74. For killing. Masonic 74. You see how her name equals the same thing as killing. 43, 115, 38. Masonic has those numbers. Freemason 122, minute 22 video. Here we get the poison suspect, David Zhu. Look at his name, David. David equals 40 and 22 like food. He's poisoning her food and her water. Water also equals 22. And whenever I show this example, I include vegan because it's a good example. Vegan has everything to do with, not everything, because you can be vegan with like what you buy and stuff like that, but it mainly has to do with food, like what you eat. No animal products. It's a food related thing, and you see how it sums to 22 as well. 22 is the master builder number. Food is the master builder of the body. I mean, you are what you eat, quite literally, to an extent, of course. So the guy is 34 years old. Poison equals 34. Murder equals 34. See? And then I talk about the water bottle. Like, I don't get why, like, I just can't picture it. You drink your water bottle, you come home, you don't like put, even if you leave your water bottle on the kitchen table or something, why would just your family member just grab and start drinking out of it? Like, why couldn't you get a glass of water from the sink or something? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. If they were out and about, this and that happened, I get it. But like, this doesn't make sense. Toxic amount of cadmium. Cadmium equals 12544, like poisoning. See this? This is why they chose cadmium for this ritual. And again, that 44, kill 44, Asian 44. On 4/4, they're publishing this propaganda. And then he was arrested March 28th. That was the day with 43, lifeless number, poison 43, wrong one equals 43. The woman who was poisoned, killing, Masonic. And look at his next court date on May 9th. From when he was arrested to May 9th, 43 days. You see how much of a clear ritual this is? It's also exactly 42 days. Freemason 42, Zionism 42, Judgment 42, Saturn 42. The guy's 34 years old. Assassin equals 61. 61 to 18th prime, 6 weeks, 1 day. But the main thing here is obviously the 43 days. And then I just have the whole article here because it was pretty short. So that wasn't so bad. Wow, in 12 minutes, we got this whole thing done. I hope you see. I mean, of course, there's more. I didn't really do Berkeley engineering and research. I didn't type the whole thing in. I don't even think I did it on Berkeley, California, but we'll just do like Berkeley again. There's always more you can decode. And I love how people will decode more and they'll put more in the comments. Because that's how it should be. Like, I can't, you can't never understand how I could decode all this at once. There's just way too much propaganda. But you see here, Berkeley, 33. Why do you think they named it that? Scottish Rite, 78. 33 degrees of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. Masonry, 39. Berkeley, California, 82. There was an 82-second video. So we'll close it there without stretching this out, but I hope you get it. This is fake news propaganda. I mean, if you're denying it after this point, I don't know what this tell you. All the 34s, 43s, 43 days later, I mean, come on. And then he's Asian on top of that. And again, look at the URL, 4/4. It's when it's published. I didn't point out in my video with Nipsey Hussle, but the one that had the LAPD with their hands in their pockets, they had that Asian cop standing there. It was for that reason. They used Asians to code the killing numbers because Asian equals 4417. It's just a ritual they did. Peace out.